What's going on, everybody? Welcome to The Obsession. I'm Carl Bethke.
Mike Stadler here.
Thanks for listening today. We've got a few more questions from everybody. We're going to start this one off, Mike. Somebody was asking, have you guys done TV, and what are your thoughts on it? What do you think about that, Mike? And how easy was it for us?
Well, we have done TV.
We have, yep. Multiple times at different levels.
I think a lot of people don't know what it really is.
No.
It's not, it isn't what you think it is when you're doing TV.
That's true.
We were on TV. We're not famous.
No.
You can be on TV.
Hmm?
Anybody can be on TV.
No, that's true.
If you got money.
How much money do you
How
want to
much
spend?
money do you want to spend to be on TV?
That's a fact.
It's a lot of work.
There's a lot involved with it.
A lot of, there's lots of criteria that people want to see. Time spots are hard to get.
Yeah. If you want to put a lot of pressure on yourself,
Yeah.
that was the worst part of it. I
Because
think.
you have to have footage.
Yeah. And you have to have the kill shot.
Yes, you have to. And people don't realize that you're doing all the editing.
Oh, yeah.
You're putting the show together. It isn't like a crew comes over, sets up and follows you around,
No.
you know.
Or somebody actually pays you to go out and do
You don't
this.
get paid anything. I'll tell you that. Don't get me wrong. There's people that get paid out there.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. You know, we were not one of them.
We were not.
No.
No. We, well, let's just say you would write a check out to whoever's going to be, whatever platform you're going to use. Well, let's just say, at the time for, what the heck was it, the Hunt Channel, I'd write a check for $15,000. And then I would have to get all the sponsors or partners that we had at the time to write us checks. So when you're selling commercial time, which, this part also is you had to make the commercials for them.
Yeah.
So we did our own commercials for Vane-Tech and Vortex and Obsession Bows
And hopefully they approve those
well, right.
when you do them.
Yeah, you've got that part of it also. And then you have to throw it all together, so we would be doing the editing for the shows. We would be doing, like I said, all the commercials. Plus, there's all the behind-the-scenes stuff that has to be done, so coordinating everything and getting everybody together. Lucky enough, Mike and I worked together well, and we could work together and get things done where, it's not like you're on somebody's staff and they send a camera guy out with you, like when we were doing Summit Tree Stands. We'd have a camera guy that would go out with us and hunt if we were hunting. Or, in our case, most of the time we were the camera guys.
Right.
So we would go film for John Waller, David South, and those guys. And they'd fly us out throughout the country and we'd film for them. And then if they filled their tags, every now and then we'd get a chance to film a tag.
Film is the key word.
Film, that's right.
You don't get to hunt.
No,
You get to hunt nothing.
guy behind the camera. Yep.
Yeah, and on the pro staffs,
Oh yeah.
most of those guys don't get to hunt. You don't get to do the fun stuff.
No,
You get to do all the other work,
you get to do
You
the
know.
work. That's actually it.
for sure.
So,
And we scaled back from the TV thing because it takes the fun out of it.
That's
It's a lot of the fun out of it. In our cases, it did.
yeah.
you know.
I mean, that was part of that scale back too, was at that point, Mike and I had discussed, at that time social media was getting bigger, so YouTube and things like that. I mean, we got into the social media part of the hunting industry long before a lot of the bigger people you're seeing do it now. We've been doing social media for 16 years, I
It's
think.
actually the only reason I got on Facebook to start.
Yeah. Well, it's true,
Otherwise, I don't have a lot of time for that
Yeah.
sometimes. But
If it wasn't for the business part of things, it would
Correct,
be on
yes.
Facebook. But that's kind of the just the TV stuff. I mean, there's a lot more work involved than a lot of you might think. A lot more money too.
you can meet a lot of cool people.
Yeah,
Some of the sponsors we still have.
yeah.
And they've become bigger, so I mean there is an opportunity for that, but everything has to be right, and you need to form a relationship with these people
Right.
in order to do things, and we've gotten more, some products we have gotten for doing some things for them.
Mm-hmm.
Some things we get at a cost
Right.
But it still is money. They don't come to us and, give us 10 grand a piece and
No.
say, hey, here, go hunt over here. I mean, not for us.
No.
I'm not saying there ain't people that get that.
No, there are, I'm sure, the bigger TV shows and things like that. They obviously, the Outdoor Channel, back when we were doing TV, I'll tell you right now, for a primetime spot for the Outdoor Channel was a $250,000 check that you wrote to them, and then you did all the work. And, of course, they were even doing more than we were level-wise. So it gets to be really, pressure-based, and it takes a lot of the fun out of the hunting itself. I mean, I remember distinctly there was times, one year in particular, and this was just me watching my best friend hunt. We were doing a show called Battle of the Bow at the time, and he was chasing a buck he called Johnny Holmes, which is
He down there, right above the door.
right above the door, the big 8-pointer down there. And that was the deer he was gonna shoot, and he was on him all year. We hunted together quite a few times, but we hunted separately a lot because we still live 45, 50 miles from each other. And he put so much pressure on himself to get that deer and get it on film that I think he just, by the end of the year, when he came over with another friend of ours, Jason, to show me the footage and tell me that he had shot him. Well, he had told me he had shot him, but wanted to show things to me. He was beat. You were beat, dude.
Yeah.
And I've never seen you that beat. Not only physically, but mentally.
Yeah, it wasn't even, when I finally was lucky enough to get him,
Yeah.
it was just, I wasn't even excited. I was so shot.
Oh, yeah,
Trying
you
to
were.
chase that deer and film everything and film every movement and passing up other big deer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you passed
know?
up. That's the first, that
Yeah.
year, you passed more pumping up
I
deer.
know.
Never do that again. I'll
I-
punch you in the throat.
Don't worry, I won't.
Yeah.
I'm not able to do that anymore. I don't know.
Right.
And
Well,
then, I think a lot of people know, if people do know us from when we did do some TV, we own no land.
that's true.
We own 0 land. So the people you see doing TV now have huge farms, ranches. I said, and we've done it, and we did it the hard way.
No,
I will
that's-
say that. We
that's
had
true.
no land. We hunted a lease.
Yeah.
We had some friends that would let us hunt some places,
Yeah.
but a lot of things we couldn't control.
100%.
Like if we were to do a TV show now, it would be 10 times easier.
Yeah, there'd be a lot less.
Not that I'd want to, still don't want to do that.
No, I have no.
It's
I
too
have-
much work.
No
Unless
desire.
you have a huge group of guys that are willing to do that, it's hard.
Yeah, and when Mike says a group of guys, I mean, I'm talking you gotta have 10 to 20 guys that are actually gonna get good footage of people you can trust to get decent footage, because you have to have the kill shot, you have to have the build up to the kill shot, basically make a story.
Story, yeah.
And that's what everybody wants to watch for TV. Social media is kind of the same way for like our web show, but it's not near as pressure oriented. I've noticed now in social media, I've seen a lot of people recently that, I mean, they've got 150,000 subscribers and stuff, but here they really don't shoot much.
Yeah, it's a lot of empty shows.
A lot of empty shows.
That I know when we did it, like if you didn't have kill shot, big deal.
Oh yeah,
I
that
don't care
was,
how big the deer is. You don't have that shot on film, big whoop.
yeah. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks. That's great.
Yeah.
You cannot help me now with anything.
Right.
And now you no longer have a tag. Great. Now what am I gonna do?
Nothing.
And that's so now you have pressure to have it.
Right.
Or how do you make a show?
Yeah, well, that was the big thing then too, and I think it probably hasn't changed much with TV. You can see it in the big TV shows with the guys, and you and I know a lot of those guys and spoke with them multiple times. But you'll see them from the beginning of the year where they're all hyped and pumped up, and everybody's out elk hunting, everybody's antelope hunting, and we're all tweaked up. And by the time it comes to the end of whitetail season,
Yeah.
they're beat. You can see their eyes. I don't want to say are recessed, but they.
Yeah.
I mean, they just look tired.
It takes a lot out of you.
It takes a lot out of you. And that aspect of things, for me, TV, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, yeah.
I'm out. For me to do it, I wouldn't do it.
No.
I just wouldn't.
If we didn't have regular jobs like we do,
Oh, well, granted, if I did it and that's all I did, that'd be different.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know, and we wanted to put together a staff. But I'll tell you what, when you start getting friends of yours and people you know that hunt,
Mm-hmm.
hunting and putting a hunting show together are two different worlds.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And people can get a little edgy
Real edgy.
because you have to have this on film.
Oh yeah.
You have to. You cannot miss it. Like, you're walking into a stand, you better be filming it.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're out shooting your bow, you better be filming it.
You're getting dressed. You better.
Yeah, you better be filming it.
Yeah.
You need more B-roll than you need of that actual hunt almost.
Yeah, I used to tell. Well, it was even written down on the requirements for the staff, the new staff guys.
Yep.
That Mike and I sat down. We wrote all these requirements if you're going to be on the Rush Outdoors staff, and basically what it said was. Every 10 minutes, whether you're in the stand, if you're in the stand, I want you to film something, whether you're filming a squirrel,
Yeah.
bird, trees,
Yeah.
sun going down, sun
Yeah.
coming up.
That's why you see when you watch TV, a shot of an arrow, shot of the riser on a bow,
Yep.
shot of a logo,
Yeah, that's the other part of it
you
too.
know, and you got to get that in there. The sponsors don't see it; they're like, "What's this crap?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, why aren't you showing my equipment?
Yeah,
I
why
just
aren't you
gave
showing
you
it? Yeah.
$1,000 in scent blocker clothing.
And you don't show it one time, or you don't say it, and you got to remember to say it.
Oh yeah.
That's why these people are plugging it.
Yep.
Plug.
And a lot of you who are out in the regular listening world, you all get ticked off about advertising and stuff. Well,
Yeah,
advertising is what pays for these shows, and that's why it's on there.
for sure.
Not that anybody wants to upset anybody, but you know, we have a responsibility to the people we sign contracts with. So
I just want to hit up Black Eagle Arrows today.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Awesome product. Love it.
that's it.
Shoot them.
Great arrows, best arrows in the world.
Love
Make
you
sure
guys.
you guys take your mountain ops before you're
That's
working out
right,
every
right.
day.
Let me send you some numbers out there. You can get a hold of us, Black Eagle Arrows, Mountain Ops.
Yeah,
If you want to throw some cash our way,
we're willing to help you all out.
willing to take that off your hands.
Yeah, but you know, you guys, I don't want to say don't think badly of TV shows. I
No,
mean,
it's-
there's some good ones out there.
And when you're watching them, remember it's a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
Those people are putting in a lot of work. I don't take anything away from the people that do them
No.
and the good ones, because it is a mountain of work to do.
Yeah.
You know, but on the other hand, that's all they do.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier. you
And
know?
there's other things too you gotta understand too. You know, you sit back and you watch some of the shows, like Mike said earlier. You know, these guys got 500,000 acre farms plus.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say any names, but certain, you know, husband and wife teams, you know, they farm thousands and thousands of acres in what we call God's country in Iowa. So, you know, eastern Iowa, along the river area, southeastern Iowa, northeastern Iowa, pretty much anywhere along the river. It's not easier, I want to say, to shoot big deer, but with the rules that are in certain states and certain areas, and their abilities because of the TV show to get these extra tags in these areas, where the rest of us have to apply for Iowa tag and then
Yeah.
pay a huge amount of money.
Yeah.
But it also helps promote the state and the state's hunting industry too, so that's why they do get these tags with the TV shows. It can be somewhat off-standing. Don't think you're going to go to Iowa and see hundreds of 150-inch deer running around. It's still a whitetail, and it's still smarter than you in the woods. It's that dang simple.
Oh, thanks for making me feel bad again today.
Well,
Because I try to forget that every once in a while. I try to think I'm smart.
your wall says you're pretty smart.
What happened?
Your wall says you're fair.
I tell you what, that wall would be a lot bigger if I was a lot smarter.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But you know, TV is a good thing. I think it definitely helps promote our sport. It's gotten a lot of you, I'm sure, a lot of you listeners into the sport itself.
Well, it's for sure made the industry
Interest.
huge.
Oh yeah,
The TV and the social media. I mean,
social.
if you were hunting
media.
20 years ago
Oh
and
god,
to now,
yeah.
it's unbelievable.
Well, you remember getting
Commercials.
VHS tapes?
Yeah.
Dude, I still got like 30, 40, 50 VHS.
We used to watch VHS tapes out west. That's what we would take.
Oh yeah.
We had like 400 pounds of VHS tapes to watch for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'd bring our own TV. It got so bad we brought our own TV out west, you know.
And it wasn't a tube TV.
Oh no.
We
well,
didn't have a flat screen. Well, After a while.
After a while. We'd bring our own VHS recorder. One year, finally, the TV that was out there took a dump. And all you could see on that TV in the morning was a morning show, which was a radio show that was filmed on TV.
Yeah.
And I bought a flat screen because I couldn't stand it anymore.
Right.
And then we would watch our VHS tapes.
And we pick them apart.
Oh, yeah.
Make fun of people.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we do.
It's
That's
true.
Same as people probably do to us.
That's all right.
There's a lot of tricks to the filming into the industry that I'm
Oh, yeah.
not giving you any of,
Oh, no.
because you can learn them yourself.
Yeah. You'd be surprised
Yeah.
what
You'd
what
be
we can
surprised.
do
Yeah.
with some things. But yeah, TV, our thoughts on it, my thought on it, and Mike can answer it himself. My thought on it is it's something I don't think I'll ever do again. There was pluses, bonuses. There was a lot more negatives and a lot more pressure than I wanted to deal with again. It kind of took the fun out of it for me, where you felt like you had to be doing something constantly with a camera. And when you're carrying a camera, you got somebody with a camera around you all the time, that's when it really just starts to wear on you and your cameraman, and you get moody with each other. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, we got into it lots of times. A lot more when we were doing that
yeah.
than other times.
Well, we get into it anyway.
Yeah, right? You got a problem?
No? You-
Maybe.
So?
But
I'm gonna drink my water and be happy.
yeah, TV for me, I mean, we did it. It was cool at first. I don't want to do that again.
Oh,
This is one thing that I'll remember, and probably a lot of people don't understand this, but go to full draw on a Pope and Young buck and not be able to shoot him. Not because you don't have a shot, but because the camera don't have the shot.
yeah.
Or if you're filming by yourself, you don't have it in frame.
Mhm.
And let that bull back down and watch that deer run away. And because it happened a lot,
Oh yeah.
if you're doing that kind of stuff, happened to Carl, happened to me, and it got to the point where like you put too much work in to get that maybe only one opportunity a year,
Mhm.
and then now you can't take it because you have to have it on film.
That's true.
So that's one thing for me that really turned me off from it.
I do have one more thing that I want to say about TV. When you go to do TV, you will meet people that will promise you the world, and you won't get anything out of it, and they will take you for everything that you've got.
Correct. Truth.
Truth.
Fact.
I might as well just say it because
Fact.
it doesn't matter.
No.
We
what are they gonna do to us?
no, absolutely nothing.
We're real.
Yeah, that's true. We did a show called Battle of the Bow.
Oh.
So they did it 1 year.
It was 2 years. We were on the second year.
Yeah, we were on the
Yeah.
second year. The first year, I think they actually aired it.
Yep, they did.
And so the second year, they came to us because they had been seeing our stuff on social media and whatever, and they're like, hey, we'd like you guys to be on the show as a team. Well, we've been doing it for years, so. And they were bringing in, I think they had 1 or 2 teams from the year before.
Yeah, I think some of the finalists,
Yeah,
kind of the thing. It was a competition,
yeah,
but doubles basically.
yeah, team
And
competition.
we got invited in, and
Yeah.
we were all in.
Now it's also like what you guys see on the internet nowadays. Don't get too carried away with some of them team competitions because you're gonna see, yes, you're a team and you're on there and you're gonna shoot against this and you can win all these great big prizes, but you have to pay this much to be on this. So it's the same thing with this was TV, and we understood it because we had been doing TV. That you had to pay a certain amount of money for airtime and whatever, and that's what this money was supposed to go to. So they were promising ATVs, Matthews bows, cameras, all this other stuff. And they had a couple get-togethers, and there was some a shoot in particular that they had brought this big fancy drone in to take all these pictures and do these flyovers to promote the teams, and which was cool. I get all of that. So they had a shooting competition there, and Mike and I shot pretty well in the competition, so we won everything. I mean, they had a shot at 100 yards, and we smoked that. They had a couple other different shots, that were supposed to be fairly challenging, which is what we did normally. We won all that, and they didn't even give us the game cameras.
No.
and then it was a score thing. So here in
We also-
Wisconsin, we could use
We
what?
also won the Bows.
Oh yeah, well we won the Bows and we would have won the ATVs, except what ended up happening is the producers stuff ended up. Him and his wife got separated and she took all the money. That's what happened. So everybody was out, and of course us having the background we had, they wanted to start a class action lawsuit and talk to my lawyers about it. I think Mike might have talked to his lawyers too. And it just comes out that it's not all worth it. So everybody ended up losing all their money. Nobody got anything, and this guy got divorced. So that's how that all worked out. And sometimes TV is somewhat like that. They'll tell you that they're going to give you the world, but it just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
So that's something you got to watch out for. Business is business. TV is shifty. That's what I
Yes.
think.
Yeah, everybody's out for themselves.
Yep.
So
That's about it as far as I can go with TV.
Right.
You got anything to add on that one?
if you think you want to try it, take a shot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
You can find out on your own if it's like I said, you got money, you can buy airtime, you can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody can do it. I tell a lot of people, how did you get on TV? Like we said, like we started it. Write a check.
Yeah.
They'll put you on.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to try it. Take a shot at it.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it.
Become efficient at editing and doing all of that also.
Yeah. Oh yeah, buy an editing program.
Oh yeah. Or two.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna need it.
And all the equipment for it. So that's about where we're gonna end the show today. Next Saturday we're gonna have another question from you guys. It's gonna be, what are your thoughts on all day sits, and we'll elaborate on all of that. We appreciate you guys listening to The Obsession. If you guys get a chance, check out our stuff on YouTube. It's at Rush Outdoors, Wisconsin. You can actually watch the edited podcasts because we're filming them here also. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to have our web show this year, and obviously all our podcasts will be on there. Podcasts will be done weekly. As we start to progress through the summer, we're going to be doing all our property layouts, and we got some big plans for that coming again.
Good info we can throw out there, stuff we learned. So
Yeah,
if you know, check it out.
Been doing it over 30 years. So. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next Saturday.
Later.